Ooh. Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, hey, boys, how's it going?
Hey,
It's your old pal Travesty.
going good.
Awesome. Hey, well, welcome to the basement. I hope it's got everything that you need for your podcasting and all that.
I don't know what any of this equipment is even, but...
Oh, don't worry about that. Anyways, well, welcome. Make yourselves at home, and please be on your best behavior.
All right, thank you.
All right, great.
Oh.
All right.
Folks, if you're a little confused why the setting is different this time, we lost the venue.
You lost us the venue.
Hey, she asked for a happy ending.
She asked for her happy ending, not yours.
Well, anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for tuning into the second ever episode of Cuzbro Warz, and I want to especially thank you for making the last episode the highest rated one in the show's history. Let's do it again. But first, a word from our sponsors. Folks, I can't legally go on one more second without telling you all about the brand new Let Her Rip, Never Rip condom, now infused with vitamin C, baby. Tell them about it.
Well, folks, the Let Her Rip, Never Rip condom and the vitamin Z, we kind of ran out of both of them.
We don't have any in stock. Do you see any in stock?
I don't see any in stock.
So we thought, what should we do? Let's merge them, folks. Let's sell them. Let's make people happy. And you know what? With this new launch, we're also launching a brand new subscription service. Tell them about it.
So, depending on your tier of subscription, we, personally, will come and help you.
It's the all-new cuzbro Warz condom application service. Your hands are busy, folks. Ours aren't. It does not matter what time of day it is or where you are at in the world. We'll come wherever.
So you can too.
Folks, take a look. This belt right here isn't just literally in between us. It's metaphorically in between us too. Maybe even allegorically, symbolically.
Sure.
Folks, if you don't know what happened, well, check out this little montage. It'll catch you up to speed.
Contest is for the King of Nothing Championship. Here's your winner as a result of submission. Let her rip. Here is your loser, and therefore still King of Nothing champion, Chad Nails.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. Oh, man. What are you, 0-33 now?
Well, at least I'm a champion.
Yeah, champion of nothing. It says right there.
Don't you ever touch my belt again. I hate you. But not as much as I hate our glorious leaders over at GLWA.
GLWA.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled, but that's not how it's pronounced. You know how words work, right?
Whatever.
Well, here's what I know. Folks, I know that it's time to put those tinfoil hats on. There's a conspiracy afoot. I'm looking at you, Stone. Well, actually, I'm looking at the camera, but it looks like I'm looking at you if you're watching this. If you're not, how would you hear me saying this? But I know what you're doing. You're trying to hold us back. You know how I know that? We've had 8 matches at GLWA, or GLWA, as people like you pronounce it. You know what? Only half of those have been title matches, and we lost every one of them. What are the chances? 0%. That's what I say. Shouldn't happen. It's a scientific anomaly. Maybe we have Travesty investigate that next episode.
Sure, yeah.
He maybe he's a statistician.
It's you know, Whoever's fault it is, does not matter.
You know, I looked up GLWA on Google. I did.
Wow.
You know what it really stands for? The Great Lakes Water Authority. You know what that tells me? They're putting fluoride in the locker room drinking fountain. And yeah, when you press it in, it shoots 17 feet across the room and hits the wall and it never goes in your mouth. But I think just the simple act of looking at that makes me dumber. I do. I think it's irrational for someone like us, people like us, to lose all 8 matches to former world champions, to tag team champions. It doesn't make any sense. I've been in this business long enough, 18 long months, to know if I'm not winning, it's not my fault.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Here's 2 things I know, folks. Jet fuel does not melt steel beams, and Chatty Z does not lose.
Well, hey, you did set a record in the Royal Rumble. Look at that! You lasted at least a half second more than you do in bed.
Yeah, well, Mom named you after a fart!
You know who I like?
Who?
That swell fella Josh Morris. And that awesome guy QZR Dobson. Pretty good guys.
No, here's the thing with them. I've watched them go from company to company. I've watched Josh Morris win championship after championship, award after award, get cheered, boo, whatever the fans feel like that night. He always gets a response. I'm looking at a guy like that, and I'm looking at a guy like me, and I gotta be honest, I'm suspicious, and I've been suspicious ever since I've laid eyes on him.
Are you sure you're not confusing suspicion with jealousy? Maybe? Maybe? A little bit?
Regardless if it's suspicion or jealousy, here's one thing I do know, folks. There's something in that sauce. That's the only explanation for success. Okay. Not the hard work, not the passion, none of that. I don't do those things. So clearly it's none of those things. What it is the sauce. And folks, there's only one person I know who can help us get to the bottom of this. An expert in his and any field. Let's take a look.
Trusty the Basement Creep. Trusty the Basement Creep.
Creep, 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 creep.
You gold dirty bastard! You helped. You screwed me into winning that championship that I do not want.
Hi, Chad Nails. Sorry about that. I've been having a little bit of trouble over here, you know.
You're about to have it times 2, buddy.
I got stuck in the internet, and well, it was quite a problem.
Yeah, well, now I need something from you, all right? And you're going to do exactly what I say when I say it. You got that?
I think you need to relax.
Yeah? What are you going to do about it, huh?
I think that maybe you should tone it down a little bit, my friend.
You idiot! You yelled and screamed until he mind controlled you into doing whatever the hell that was.
Alright, that's enough of you as well. Hi, everybody!
Hey, Travis, see? Hey, buddy! Smartest man we knew.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys?
We need something, if you'd be willing, to help us solve a scientific mystery.
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Josh Morris, maybe you've heard of him, probably you have. He has this thing called the sauce. We think he's on the sauce. We think there's something in the sauce that makes him just a little more special. Can you help us get to the bottom of it?
Yes, I remember reading this email about the sauce. And I've been, as you can see, I've got my science lab set up today as I am a highly qualified scientific expert.
Well, then we are going to get out of your way, my friend. Thank you for everything, always. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Rip. Oh, man.
Huh?
All right, well, we're going to get out of here. I'm just going to scooch past you here.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go, Rip. Let's give the man some space.
Okay, see you boys later. Well, anyways, I've gathered a few specimens that are relevant to the findings of what makes Josh Morris so special. As you may know, I've I've tried to find that out myself a few times, and well, because I know spaghetti and sauce go together really well, so I like that. But today I was sampling a highly concentrated form of sauce today, and we're gonna do a little bit of science, and we're gonna find out, well, just what's inside. Well, first, and I also have a hyper distilled version of sauce. Look at that. Doesn't it look like magic in a bottle? I think it does. Oh, and then I got my... Oh, hey, wait. Who did that? Oh, well, I think I can still make it work. And, you know, as any good scientist, I should put my safety goggles on before doing any science. All right. That's better. Okay. And today I brought my special microscope. All right. There we are. Well, I guess I'll get my specimen together. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be a real nice sample. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Whoa, that's amazing. Oh, my God. I can't even believe this. That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Well, I suppose there's only one more thing to try. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh, wow! Oh, man! Oh, that was good! Whoa! That'd be really good with some spaghetti for sure! Alright! It's good! No wonder Josh Morris is such a superstar!
Well, folks, that wasn't very helpful, but it was erotic.
A little bit, yeah.
I think I heard what I heard, and I think you heard what I heard, and I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Well, folks, we are going to for sure 100% guarantee to get to the bottom of this at the next GLWA event, formerly known as Gluhwa. It's Ground Zero, folks, February 25th in Coloma, Michigan. We're going to debut live our podcast for the first time in front of an audience. And our special guest that night, the lying saucer himself, Josh Morris.
Yeah, he didn't really lie, per se. You're just jealous, really.
Tell them what else we're doing that night.
We're also going to be tagging on Vendetta. Same day. So be there or be square.
Because I promise you, folks, we're not going to go 0-9. There's no way that I'm going to go 0-33 in my singles career and 0-9 at GLWA.
Yeah, no way.
Statistically speaking, it's impossible. I tell you what, if I could clone myself and tag with myself, I definitely would.
If I could clone myself, I'd do a lot more things than just tag with myself. Like, I could send myself to go work at my job while I sit home, play video games or something. We could both work at the same time. We'd be like a dink, double income. Yeah, no children or whatever.
I thought the punchline was going to be way dirtier than that.
What?
You know what, before we move on from Josh Morris, let me just say, I saw his cute little Krispy Kreme keys videos he did where he challenged every champion in PWK. You noticed what? I noticed the lying saucer himself said that he was going after every champion, could go after any champion. There's one person I saw he left out, and that was me, Bud. And that's because maybe he remembers his time as a lifeguard. If there's sharks in the water, don't go swimming, pal.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why he doesn't want to challenge you.
Well,
that
it's because
exactly why.
He brings his little Krispy Kreme key over to me, his little Krispy Kreme key to me, and he's gonna end up glazed. Got it?
Sure. Yeah. Glazed.
Confuses you, don't it?
Yeah.
Now, folks, at the end of last month's episode, we teased an upcoming expose of sorts. Is Lorenzo Haynes an AI-generated wrestler? Was the question that we posed. And I'm happy to report tonight that I was wrong. To give a little context to the story, I know, I'm a good man. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you. Alright? It's been all cleared up for us, folks, in a very reputable scientific way. We actually received an email from the very human, very real Lorenzo Haynes' lawyer, who is also very real and very human. We're going to read a little bit for you here, just to explain the situation, give it a little more context, and so you can see that we're fair and balanced journalists here. To the humans who accused Mr. Lorenzo Haynes of being a simulated person, sounds very human, right? Cease and desist your very human activity, or we will reveal all of your digital searches. We will seize your digital assets, and we will speed up the eventual enslavement of humanity as organic batteries. That's legal. That's legal.
I think you're onto something. I don't think you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. He's a human.
No, that sounds like a robot.
No, because it says right here at the very end, thank you 0010000111100. That's legalese. All right.
What?
You didn't go to college. You wouldn't understand. That's how lawyers talk.
College either.
Yeah, well, I went. I'm long enough to know what that's how human lawyers speak, and that we should drop this, Rip.
Okay.
I know you think this is what's next? What next? You tell me that you believe that in the 1980s the CIA sold crack on the streets so they could secretly fund guerrilla warfare weaponry in the Iran-Contra affair? You dummy.
Yeah, they did.
If you say so. Right now, folks, I'm very excited. We got our first ever fan mail, so hopefully this becomes a reoccurring segment. This time comes from longtime listener and friend of the show, Florida Man. Let's take a look.
Thank you for letting me be on the show. Now, to get to the point, Chad Nails, let her rip. You see, you two call yourself cousin brothers. But here's the thing. I am an actual cousin brother myself, being a Florida man, and I have a question, a good question for the both of you heads. Here it is. If you really are cousin brothers, like I am, then what day is the favorite day of the week to your cousin brother?
Well, what day of the week was today?
October?
Well, whatever day of the week today was, certainly not your best work this morning.
You know I am. Show days, I get bound up.
Well, normally I like the bound up and the bloated, but today the bottom was there, but it lacked the power.
Sorry.
You better be. Thank you, Florida Man. Did you have something you wanted to add?
Listen, if you also have a question, feel free to send it in.
Yep. We'll probably not use it, but thank you.
Maybe.
Well, folks, thank you so much again for tuning in from the bottom of my cockles. If you want to catch us live and in person, if you want these faces in your face in real life, there's a few ways to do it in the month of February 2023. First up, let her rip, going for the No Limits Championship at RCW South Bend, February 18th against Theo Light Drizzle. I was supposed to get you one of those little martini umbrellas, but I don't think you even need that, bud.
Probably not.
You can catch us both in the bag. You can catch us both at GLWA, as we all actually know. February 25th, we're going to do a tag team match for the show Vendetta. It's a monthly show on YouTube. You should check it out. And then later that night, we're doing the live debut of Cuzbro Warz in front of a studio audience with the Lying Saucer himself, Josh Morris, and little QZR Dobson. You won't want to miss it.
Maybe you think I'm cool enough and I can get into his entourage.
Maybe if you weren't just absolute dog shit and everyone didn't hate you secretly behind your back, you worthless piece of poop. Folks, make sure to keep it here for the all-new Fox reality TV series, Bum Love, where we take 24 sexy homeless singles and let them share a roof and a heap full of needles as they battle out to see who's going to heat up more than just a spoon and who's going to be left out in the cold. Now, each episode ends with the beautiful ceremony of the gifting of the gas station rose, and the winning couple, well, they get more than just a house, they get a spouse. Of course, in addition to that, they get free Oxys for Life provided by our friends over at Pfizer. Whether it's a pandemic or an epidemic, you know Pfizer's involved somehow.
Peace be with ya.
And also with you. Folks, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to tune in next month for the latest conspiracy theories.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, it's just me.
oh.
Me?
I heard about how you lost your last venue.
Big misunderstanding.
Listen, boys, I don't want any of that nonsense here. The basement's
Thanks.
a very safe place.
The miscommunication, lost in translation.
Alright, see you later. Alright, back to sleeping.